Good girl. Oh, good. Hey guys, it's Sam with the Blind Spots. This is Teresa. She is the executive director here at the Bluegrass Council of the Blind. She's also my boss. We were very fortunate enough to host a coaches training seminar for the 1Touch program. 1Touch is this amazing self-defense program that was designed specifically for people with low vision to no vision at all. It was a lot of fun taking the class. So here's a quick interview with two of the instructors, Stephen and Miranda. They were responsible for bringing the program here to BCB all the way from Iowa. So hope you enjoy the show. Here I have the two instructors that have been beating us up for the last 2 days. We have Stephen Nichols and Miranda Brown. So guys, you are representing the 1Touch organization. You want to give us just a brief overview of what the 1Touch system is and why it's important?
The 1Touch system is unique in as much as it's a completely adapted system of self-defense and examining conflict and social preconceptions for those people who are blind and visually impaired. But this is a program that has forensically studied the nature of assaults on those people who are perceived as blind. For example, using a dog, a service animal, walking with a cane, what have you, and how that might change the nature of assault, how the perpetrator might view that person differently. I mean, frequently there is the perception of vulnerability. I'm not calling anyone vulnerable, but there's a perception of vulnerability. And this might, and it turns out does, change the nature of the assault.
And what I would like to add to that is that the 1Touch is accessible to anyone, no matter their capabilities. You know, the young, the elderly, people with multiple disabilities can do the 1Touch. And it's just practical for everyday circumstances.
Yeah, you guys are watching the footage so far. You see that it has completely been adapted.
Exactly, it's the delivery system. Once again, nobody's saying that somebody couldn't do any other martial art or what have you, but the way that the techniques are adapted are, of course, very tactile orientated. And I suppose one of the things which is really important and unique about the 1Touch is that it's a program designed for distribution. I mean, we have the 1Touch has 48 coaches operating across the United States at the moment, and we're operating in 14 different schools for the blind and associations and so forth. 50% of the 1Touch coaches are themselves blind. So this is a real outreach program, as Miranda said, for youths, elderly, working with Veterans Administration, transition groups, and it's a chance to work within one's community, to actually take the course, to study so that they can help other people.
Right.
And the benefits beyond just the self-defense aspect are, the increased self-confidence that people get from, taking the course, and the more independent travel, and just feeling safer to travel independently.
Absolutely, and confidence comes with knowing what to do if it ever happens.
Well, absolutely, and in order to do that, to really address the issue. I mean, everyone thinks about self-defense. They hear that term, and immediately they're thinking Jackie Chan or walk with your keys in your hands. Well, we're well past that. It's an in-depth study into the nature of conflict. Why does somebody think that somebody's vulnerable? Because they have a cane. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're an easy target. Perceived as an easy target.
Perceived as an easy target. So, studying the concept of self-perception in conflict with social preconceptions is really what the conflict is about, and giving the physical tools to calibrate that, to actually develop an understanding of what one can do, what one's capabilities are. I mean, it's not an insurance policy. No self-defense is.
No.
I mean, that's
unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, it's been a lot of fun. 3 days of these guys showing us what to do, but also my wrists are very sore.
Don't say that.
Yeah. In a good way. For a good purpose. A sacrifice for a good purpose. The greater cause.
Temporarily.
And you guys are very busy. So what are your roles, other than instructing us today. What are your roles in the 1Touch program?
I'm the director. I'm in charge of standards. I'm in charge of basically creating new material and programs, maintaining the level of education that we're giving. We are a level 1 provider of continuing education units, so we must maintain a very important standard. So in my case, it's a matter of making sure the material that we have is very functional, that it's completely accessible, that it's also attractive, for lack of a better term.
I get that. And then before Miranda goes, what developing the programs, what's your background in that, briefly?
Okay, well, very briefly, I've got 36 years of training in martial arts and security. I've been used as a consultant in police forces. Gosh, I don't know, bodyguards, working with women, children, special interest groups. The list goes on, but the bottom line is that's my contribution.
And well qualified. And then
I hope.
I'm the executive assistant, so I assist the director with all of the implementation of different policies and procedures. I do the general HR, the accounting, just all of the general business day-to-day activities.
And I want to touch on the fact that Miranda is low vision. She has the sweetest guide dog out there right now that's been right in the middle of everything. But Miranda is also a coach. You went through the program, got the certification, and are teaching as well, or have in the past. Yes,
I've been a certified coach for 2.5 years, and I assist with the coaching certification courses, and I assist teaching workshops. And
yeah. So you absolutely don't have to be some big burly guy that can't see very well to do it and be successful. Most of my soreness is directly a result of Miranda herself.
I told you. No one listens to me, but yeah, that's the case.
Well, I think it's amazing. I've been having a lot of fun. Definitely check them out. These guys are all over the country. It's safe to say, right?
Yes.
You're very busy. So chances are they're going to be coming to an area near you. I'll have all the links, all the website links, social media, all that stuff down below in the description if you want to get a hold of them. They'd be very willing, I'm sure, to answer questions and point you in the right direction.
Absolutely. Sam, thank you so much. Really enjoyed meeting you.
Thank you. Great.
Thank you
very much. So it's really an amazing program. We at the BCB hope to start giving classes very soon, teaching the self-defense 1Touch method. And here are some of the things you might learn.
Lock 6. Lock 7.